It's Katy Purry, the dopamine coon kitty. She's closing in on 8 pounds. She was a star last night. She was wonderful. Had an interesting thought about animals. It's a funny thing, and I'm sure a lot of you have thought this, but in a lot of ways, animals are so much better than people. You know, I I never have to make a promise to that cat to take care of her, but I always will. I'll never not. We have no verbal pact. She'll never lie to me or say one day that she doesn't love me. They're true. They don't have a nefarious bone. They're playful, all cats are. But they don't have a nefarious bone in their body. They're amazing. They're almost the opposite of people. You know what I mean? It's like they balance out all the negativity in the world. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And for that reason, can you imagine existing without them? It's interesting. Best furry friends forever. That's what this article says. Despite their reputations as loners, cats are capable of forming close relationships with members of their own species, with people, even dogs. It's interesting. So cats may not be as dependent on social interactions as dogs are, but that doesn't mean that they're always happy to live solo either. They need us. Domestic cats first began socializing regularly during the rodent boom that accompanied the development of agriculture. So that's really where they became really useful. So for the first time, cats didn't have to compete with one another for food and shelter. Kind of a good time for cats, right? So as a result, cats' social relationships are built on a foundation of adequate resources. Facilitating cat social relationships, such as having several cats in a home, means ensuring the cats have ample food, litter boxes, places to sleep, and space for me time. Veterinarians recommend having a litter box for each cat in the house and an extra if your home has 3 cats. In that case, you'd want 4 boxes. We have 1 each here. It may take some time, some trial and error to figure out your cat's preferences for types of litter and boxes, but this will also prevent elimination problems in your home. Our cats haven't really had trouble. Katie had trouble just because of walking around and getting in her feet, but now she seems to have gotten past that. Great. But check this out. Cats that have lived together since birth generally get along well with one another. But just as with human siblings, friction can develop as cats get older. 2 adult cats can also meet and become closely bonded. One of the clearest signs of this close relationship is physical contact. It's a big deal. Cats in a bonded pair will often sleep curled up next to one another and rub against each other in greeting. Paired cats also groom each other, especially around the face and the neck. And this offers a double advantage of cleaning hard-to-lick parts of the body while also sharing scent from glands in that area. Their mutual grooming essentially means that closely bonded cats will have a we thing instead of a me thing sent on them. So as they go around, it won't just be them. So they're like, oh, that one's got a friend. This affection and what psychologists call uh, cathetting or bonding runs deeper than even the biggest heliophile is often aware. Scientists and cat lovers have documented many cases in which multiple female cats in a feral cat colony who have kittens at the same time will often share nursing, hunting, and babysitting duties. It's pretty cool. These queens subsequently raise their kittens as in one large group. Mama cats will even adopt and suckle orphaned kitties, readily adding the extra mouth to feed to their own broods. Cat rescues may take advantage of this propensity to nurture other kittens so that orphaned or abandoned kittens can get the social or biological benefit of a feline mother. Pretty spectacular, huh? Rescue organizations feed mama ample calories to produce milk, and both kittens and nursing mom are checked for parasites and signs of contagious disease. Without a foster queen, human families can learn from veterinarians how to meet specialized kitten needs for warmth, nutrition, elimination, sanitation, and socializing. Katie is dreaming right now, but she really seemed to get on board and figure things out really quickly here. All in the family. Growing awareness of the importance of friendship in cat well being means that more and more rescue organizations are asking people to adopt kittens in pairs or have another young cat at home to offer suitable companionship. I think everybody's heard that. It's almost like kids, you know what I mean? If you have one cat, if you have a second, they occupy each other. We have my children's mom and I have three kids, and I can just tell you they entertain and play with each other. So it certainly is that way with kids. Experts say that adopting 2 or 3 kittens together does more than just increase the cuteness factor of the household, because it does. It can mean not only fewer behavior problems, better grooming, increased mental stimulation, less pickiness around food, and more exercise for the cats, but also the warm feeling that we humans get from saving 2 lives instead of just 1. But anytime there's a rescue situation, it's almost like who saved who. Do you know what I mean? Like, are we saving the cat or is the cat saving us? I think in a lot of ways it's both. If these signs of cat bonding seem familiar to those of us lucky enough to share our lives with a cat, it's because they are. Cats show affection to their humans in almost the same way as they do in the feline world with their feline friends, which supports the idea that cats see us just as another cat. Everything from purring, twining themselves around our legs, giving us baths with their sandpaper tongues, kneading their paws, which is the cat savvy, or what we call making biscuits. Even rolling over on their backs to reveal their soft and vulnerable bellies are all behaviors that cats use to show affection for one another. Even their gifts of decapitated birds and eviscerated rodents are probably an effort to share food with a companion who isn't a good hunter. How cool is that? Cats are obviously smart enough to know that humans are not as small, furry, and agile as a bona fide feline, but they generally treat us like we're one of the gang. Humans can show their affection by not only giving cats treats, but also blinking their eyes slowly, which translates to "I love you" in cat. My cat does that all the time. If you've seen recently, even yesterday, I did after I gave her nighttime antibiotics, I gave her a little churro treat, and she slow blinks while she's eating that. She's in love. When cats do form friendships with humans, the affection they feel can be deep and lasting. Although our feline companions may not show love by wagging tails or greeting us at the door, scientists have found that cats see their humans as a source of love, comfort, and security. I beg to differ. First of all, squirrel, even in a dead sleep, if you say, "Who's a good girl?" Squirrel will wag her tail, even in her sleep. True story. I've shown it in videos. But when I come home, this cat's at the door. Every time I come in, this cat's at the door. So I think it depends on the breed. Anyway, tests and controlled settings show that 2/3 of cats will turn to their human companions to evaluate whether a situation is safe and to get a boost of affection and confidence before venturing off to explore their world. That's pretty cool stuff. But I think they're better than we are. This cat is never going to lie to me. She's only going to love me. And in return, she's going to get a lot of love back. I protect her and she shows me love and affection. I make sure all of her needs are met. And in return, she's just a loyal friend. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. This is Katy Purry, the Maine Coon kitty. She's a sweetheart. She's growing like a weed. We are trying to get this channel monetized. We are currently, I'm not sure, 5,500 or so. So please subscribe, leave a comment, share this, like it. We will catch you next time. That's Katy Purry, the Maine Coon kitty, and I am just her human.